What he would do was, I think in the back of his mind, he always hoped that I would be part of that newspaper. In fact, he used to say that to me. But I had other ideas. I knew, even at my age, I guess I must have been about 17 or 18, that there was no world for a black woman in the newspaper business at that time. I knew that. And I knew I wanted to earn a living. And I knew I probably had other ideas as to what my vocation was. So I never said anything to him, but I knew I was going to college to become a teacher. He wrote, his newspaper was a landmark. The City Museum now wants copies of it, because what he did was to put together what was happening in Washington at that time in terms of the social life, or the people in the street, or he was a people person, and he sort of chronicled all that. What was happening in Washington in the 40s and the 50s, probably, yeah, just about those times, the 40s and the 50s. So he would Masonic Temple, which was a great thing in that day, the Howard Theater, the nightclubs, all of these he chronicled in his newspaper, and he had little stories about them. But he didn't get into our family or whatnot. His thing was being, first of all, selling ads to keep the newspaper going, and by so doing, he got to know all the black businesses, those up and down Georgia Avenue, all in that area. So he was the first person to start a community newspaper that sort, and he chronicled so much that today that the early issues of that paper are very important. Now, he did say to me one day that he wanted me to take over the paper, and I told him no, which shocked him to no end. But at that point, I told him I had other ideas, and I was going into teaching. And I don't think he ever got over that, though.